call this meeting to order, please? We stand for the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Can we get a roll call, please?
Paul Jenderski's absent. Christine Newman.
Present.
Michael Nesbitt.
Present.
Edgar Titoff is absent. Kathy Harris.
Present.
Darcy McSwain is absent. Jennifer Rosser Nesbitt.
Present.
Can you get the mics on?
They're on.
Oh, I might have, I unplugged it on Friday and didn't plug it back in.
But the light's red,
Oh.
so it is plugged in.
Okay.
Oh, mine's not.
I'm not getting a,
I'm not
I'm
getting.
not getting a light.
It might need to just play with the cord, maybe pull the cord and pull it out.
You just talk already.
Yeah, I'm just, yeah,
Okay.
It's not like there's,
Right now, I pushed it a little bit
Okay.
further.
Do we have any adjustments to the agenda?
eliminate new business, item E, resolution 26-5 flood mitigation grant. We do not meet the criteria based on, certain low income levels.
Okay.
Now, if we looked at the map, the way they have it figured out, if we combine these two, we're super close. If we combine this one and that one, we're not even in the ballpark, so. Not gonna be beneficial to the village,
Okay.
unfortunately.
Do I have a motion to approve the agenda?
Motion to approve.
Support.
All those in favor?
Aye.
All those opposed? Okay. Announcement or public comment?
I'd like to welcome the County Administrator, Mary Catherine Hanna, and Gilbert, County Government.
Hey, I just wanted to get an opportunity to introduce myself. This is long overdue, and apologies. I have been meaning to get out to all of the townships and all of our municipalities and introduce myself and let you guys see my face and get familiar with all of you. But as you can imagine, been a little bit busy trying to get my feet under myself. So I am trying to get out to everybody and just say hi, answer any questions that you might have about what's going on at the county level. But then also highlight for you one of the projects that I'm really excited about and that hopefully will be engaging with you guys on a little bit more, which is a county master plan. So we have not had a county level master plan, I think ever, at least none that I could find in any of our historical records. And part of that, of course, is because we do not do planning and zoning at the county level. Never have, don't plan on it, don't want it, it is yours, you may have it. But I do think it's really important that we try to have as many conversations as we can with our neighbors about what is going on at a planning and zoning level. Because almost as important about where there should be development is where there shouldn't be development, right? And where we don't want development. And so making sure we're having those conversations from community to community so that we coordinate and collaborate as much as we can on those decisions. And then so that we have a master document when we're talking to different groups that wanna come in and do development, that we can say, hey, we got this great spot in St. Charles, they got infrastructure, they're ready, they wanna do something, and it's exactly the kind of thing that they want to do. Or, hey, you know what, that's not a great spot, they're not super interested, but maybe we look over here. So we have, our bids are back, we've selected a vendor, and hopefully we will be kicking that off as we head into spring and early summer. But we will be doing lots of outreach, lots of open houses, getting out to our communities to hear what folks are interested in, and obviously that will really be including you guys. And then the other thing is to introduce Gil. So Gilbert Ramirez is our new Deputy County Administrator for Special Projects and Grants. And we are really hoping to be exploring more opportunities and to really be making sure we're looking in the right places for grants, that we are collaborating with our communities to see what people are interested in, what they're looking for, and how we can help. So I will let Gilbert introduce him.
Hi everybody. Everyone just calls me Gil, but I'm originally from the Saginaw area. I have a background in grants, whether it's searching, researching, writing, administering, and so I'm happy to help if you have questions, you have something you want to look into. I have business cards, I can hand those out. And then I can definitely set time up if you wanna meet. We could always come out here, I could come out here, you can come to the county courthouse office, and then we can connect that way. But I'm definitely looking forward to adding value to every community in the Saginaw County area, and I look forward to working with you.
So again, happy to answer any questions. Yes, ma'am?
Do you still have a housing program grant thing at the county level to rehab houses?
We do not at the county level. We gave some ARPA dollars to Community Action Agency, which is working outside of Saginaw. That's what we gave them money for, because Habitat for Humanity was working sort of closer into the city, as well as the city actually has a program, but obviously that's only for city residents. So the CAC does have CDBG dollars to do some of that work, and we also gave them some ARPA dollars to do some of that work outside of
Okay.
sort of the Saginaw City area.
Because we used to have MISTA grants here, and actually I'm the one that did that.
Okay.
And then the county took it away, so I was just curious if they still had it.
No, I don't,
Evidently not.
no, I don't think we do.
Okay.
But certainly housing is high on the list of priorities, and when the
It was a
county
great program.
commissioners recently did some strategic planning, it was definitely something that they were talking about,
Okay.
so, yeah.
You can't have it, they don't want it.
Oh, but I am happy.
Oh, it was
Anyone who
a
wants to talk
fantastic-
housing, let's talk housing and
Yeah.
work on it, so yes. Any other questions?
Randy?
Right here. I think you should, let these folks know that you've been to St. Charles before, when I invited you to lunch here.
That's true, we did have
So
lunch.
you're not a stranger to
I am
St. Charles.
not, that is true, a very excellent lunch, thank you very much, yes. Yes.
What'd you cook, Doc?
We ate over here at,
It's right on Main Street, Bar, yes.
Big River?
Cam,
Cam?
Cam?
Cam.
Cams.
Yes,
Cams,
yes.
we ate at Cams.
We did, it was quite good, thank you. All right,
Thank you for coming.
thank you.
Appreciate it.
Any other public comment? Dr. Klein?
Hi there. Thank you for the opportunity to speak here, and I'll keep this under 3 minutes, I promise. My name's Joseph Klein, and I've been a veterinarian in this area for quite a number of years, and I know a lot of you folks here. And the reason I'm speaking to you is I wanted to discuss with the board here the building that is next to the library that is now empty. And I wanted to, let's make sure we're all on board here. You got South Saginaw Street, we got Tony's, then we got our eyesore vacant lot, and we've got an unfinished building, then we got the library, and then we have the Masons building. So the Masons approached the library, and they made a statement that they wish to donate their building to the library, which is an incredibly generous offer. The Masons have been here for 150 years, since the beginning of everything in this village here, and they even when they came over that day to offer the building, they also gave us a $500 check for the children's library too. Just incredible people.
They've
Yes.
only used the upstairs, right?
That's correct.
Yeah.
Downstairs they
Has been
have,
several
they
different
have,
things.
they have 2 tenants there currently, a
Okay.
hairdresser and a nail place. And they have a big empty space there.
Mhm.
So the purposes of the building have been discussed, but the primary purpose would be to provide, I'm gonna read a little of my notes so I don't miss stuff, would be to provide social interaction to meet the needs of our community. Because people without social interactions have been shown to die sooner. And I think that's something missing here. So you can have 2 movie nights a week there, you can have senior lunches there, we can have a senior meeting place there. You know, the health department has vacated St. Charles, is gone. We could have health department here, come here and give lectures here, because they're now gone and far away from us. Everyone in the area, for example, are diabetics or people with hypertension. They should be able to communicate with others and have public health officials supporting that effort. You could have after lunch lectures there on many community topics. You could have language classes. the possibilities are endless. But I'm not asking the council to influence another board, that would not be right. But it would be prudent for this council to write a letter to the library to express support and gentle encouragement for this endeavor. So, those are my thoughts on it, and are there any questions, concerns, thoughts?
I have just one thought.
Sure, Chris.
When that, building burned, was most of it rehabbed at that time?
It's an all-new building.
All new building, yeah,
All
it's
new
not as
building.
old as people think it
It's
is.
only 30 years old,
Okay.
that's correct.
Mhm.
The library's having a structural engineer look at it this
Okay.
week and give us a report back on the basic thing there. A quick look by one of the county inspectors found no significant issues.
Right, well, we had our
So-
village office there during the flood.
Oh, I didn't know.
Oh, yeah, that's where we
Oh,
were.
very good.
Um,
So it's a nice solid building. It's something that's missing from this community. You know, we have absolutely nothing for seniors here right now.
no,
I mean, zilch, and that's really stands out as a deficiency, and I'd like to address that. But there's more things we can do with it. We have, Jen will tell you that she puts together all kinds of festivals in this town here. Nobody does more than her, hauling the bicycles and everything else, and there's no warm spot for people, we were talking about that. Now we have something if we need it, you know? So it's, the price is right, it's affordable, it's needed, and our library board just has to get on board with it. But I thought it would be nice, the Downtown Development Agency of St. Charles has had a resolution to send a letter to the library. I don't know if we've done it yet, but that would be appreciated. The Township of St. Charles has agreed to send a letter encouraging this too. So, like to get you guys on board and see if we can do something about this, but, just need a little encouragement, little thought, and then some ideas. Once we get the building, then we're gonna make a committee from the library, an ad hoc committee to come up with uses. And that would be really helpful if we get some input from here and from the community on things they'd like to do with it. So,
are you on the library board?
indeed I am.
Okay, okay.
Indeed I am. And Jennifer is too. Right?
I am, yes.
That's one of the, there aren't many you aren't on, but I know you're on that one.
So are you looking at making it like a community center or?
Exactly,
Mhm.
exactly. It's just, there's an infinite number of things we can do with it. But what's really amazing is how generous these folks are there. Just wanted to let you know how generous they are to do this. They said, we're not gonna be around for much longer. Said, people who've been 30 years or longer in the Masons are honor roll members, life members, they don't pay dues anymore. Well, that's everybody there. So they got a problem with that, and they're gonna be rolled into their main group in Saginaw. They might be there 5 years, 10 years at the best. And they don't want a vacant building sitting here, and they wanna do something else for the community, and the library will be there forever.
So will they be responsible for like electrical bills, that kind of stuff?
They will pay for their portion of the electricity upstairs.
So who's responsible?
It's on a separate meter.
The library would be responsible for it downstairs then, or who?
That would be correct.
Okay.
That would be correct.
Oh, so it's just the downstairs they're getting?
We're getting the whole building, and we're allowing them to use it till they close down in the
Okay.
next 5 to 10 years.
Okay.
You can't evict the people, Gil.
Well, I know.
Chris, come on now.
Well, I had heard that they were probably
We
gonna
can't be that
be shutting
cold-blooded.
down, but yeah.
Yeah, that's
Gotcha.
how decent they are.
Besides, I don't think there's an elevator in that building.
Well,
There's kind of a thing
here's
in
what
the
you
back.
got.
Yeah,
you've got a second floor, and you've got a very steep stairway.
yeah,
And then they have a Cedar Point type ride on the side there.
okay,
If you're brave enough,
okay.
all right?
So
And-
basically, you're just looking at the downstairs.
That's correct. For now, they're fine there. But yes, they're turning over the entire building to the library,
Okay,
if the library board approves.
okay,
And that's where we're at, everybody. Okay?
okay, good to know.
Any other questions? really grateful. Thank you for the time and let me speak, appreciate it.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
Anybody else for public comment? Okay. Spicer Engineer report.
Okay. Austin couldn't make it today, so I'm gonna do this. It's pretty short. But I didn't have it printed out again, so I could look at my phone for all its notes. Basically, first is the TMF grant project. Just working on wrapping up the SRF project plan in the application for that one. I think that's due early June. And Saginaw Street sidewalk improvements, he's trying to get that wrapped up and put out for bid so we can get that built this spring. Community development grant, we're pulling off the agenda. The 2025 water system improvement, I still haven't heard anything more from Rural Development on that. We're just waiting on word from them, and
We're second or third in the queue for the congressional appropriation of $1 million to move forward with water infrastructure.
Second out of two?
2 or 3 out of many, but we got
Okay.
kicked back during the federal shutdown, and now that they're kind of in and out again.
okay, so hopefully we'll get that approved quickly, and then we can get it out for bids and get going on that one. And then I don't see anything updated on safe routes to school. I don't know if that's still on hold from the,
That could be on
Tribal
hold for up to
findings.
probably 2 years, 1 to 2 years,
oh boy.
Wow.
unfortunately.
Yeah, and then that's basically it, and then we just have the ordinance we'll go through later on the agenda. So if anybody has any comments on those. All right, thank you.
Thanks, Mark.
Council minutes approval.
I make a motion we approve the council minutes from February 11th, 2026.
I'll support.
All those in favor?
Aye.
All those opposed?
I'll make a motion to approve the special meeting minutes for February 25th.
Support.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. All those opposed? Commission and committee reports. Planning Commission?
I make a motion we accept and file the planning commission regular meeting of February 19th, 2026.
Support.
All those in favor?
Aye.
All those opposed? Parks and Recreation Committee.
Make a motion to approve the Parks and Recreation Committee meeting minutes from February 18th.
Support.
All those in favor? Aye. All those opposed?
We just accept those.
Yeah.
Oh, acceptance.
Downtown Development Authority, March 6th.
Motion to accept the Downtown Development Authority meeting minutes of March 6th.
I'll second.
All those in favor? Aye.
Aye.
All those opposed? Alright, payment of claims.
If nobody has any questions, I'll make a motion to pay the payment of claims in the amount of $157,792.11.
Support.
All those in favor? Aye. All those opposed? New business.
Where's the authority?
Authority, yep. New business, a truth and taxation public hearing for the 2026-2027 budget. Do we have to close the, meeting? Okay.
I'll make a motion to close the open meeting at 7:20.
I'll support.
All's in favor?
Aye.
Aye. All's opposed? Alright.
This has to be roll call.
Ah,
Paul Jenderski is absent. Christine Newman.
Yes.
Michael Nesbitt.
yes.
Edgar Titoff is absent. Kathy Harris.
Yes.
Darcy McSwain is absent. Jennifer Rosser Nesbitt.
Yes.
Here it is. So attached to the permanent record and by reference is hereby adopted the document 2026 to 2027 fiscal year budget, which includes a 12.8029 village operating millage and a 2.1971 village street fund millage for a total of 15 mills.
Where is it?
Right here. Last
It's on
page.
the
Last page.
Last page.
Oh, okay.
It's right here.
Yeah. I know that is Stephen McClassen.
It's all part of the same resolution? I mean, I have a question. It's all part of the same resolution as the budget? It's not a separate,
No, it's.
it doesn't have a number or anything on it? No?
It's always been on the last page of the.
Oh, well, you know, I'm new here.
You're new here?
Yeah, we used to have separate, okay? Gotcha.
It's been this way since I've been here in 18,
Okay,
so it maybe
well, I was here before.
the person changed it before, after you.
That was way after me, yeah.
Yeah.
Do we have any questions? Okay. You guys want to close the public hearing?
I'll make a motion to close the public hearing for the fiscal year 2026-2027 budget.
Support.
Is that a roll call?
Paul Jenderski is absent. Christine Newman.
Yes.
Michael Nesbitt.
Yes.
Edgar Titoff is absent. Kathy Harris.
Yes.
Darcy McSwain is absent. Jennifer Rosser Nesbitt.
Yes.
Anybody want to open the public meeting?
I'll make a motion to open the public meeting.
Support.
All's in favor?
Aye.
Aye. All's opposed? Alright, we're open. Okay, letter B. Fiscal year 2025-2026 budget amendment resolution 26-3.
Motion to accept the resolution number 26-3 to amend the 2025-2026 fiscal year budget.
I'll support.
Roll call?
Paul Jenderski is absent. Christine Newman.
Yes.
Michael Nesbitt.
Yes.
Edgar Titoff is absent. Kathy Harris.
Yes.
Darcy McSwain is absent. Jennifer Rosser Nesbitt.
Yes.
Okay. Letter C, fiscal year 2026-2027 budget adoption resolution 26-4.
All the changes were made.
All the changes are made, so we're looking at a 1.9% decrease in constitutional revenue sharing and revenue sharing. From 02 to 17, statewide is about 37.4% less in revenue sharing. Property taxes were down 11% in that time. Obviously, inflation the last few years has increased that number. This year, I think 2.7 is a fair number that most people will see. Last year, I think it was 3.3. That area, so trending down, which is good and bad. I don't foresee the legislature coming to a budget agreement by July as they have in the past. I see a last minute September 30th, October 1 deal. based on use of rainy day funds. Obviously, some new tax changes in the works with the gas tax. So our road funding is, a whopping $1,000 more in major and local. Thanks so much. Can't wait to do a piece of sidewalk with that. So, this continues our main goals of paying down our long-term debts, our pension obligations, our OPEB obligations. It includes a congressional appropriations of $1 million from Congressman Dan Kildee, so we can do $3.1 million in water infrastructure upgrades, lead and galvanized service lines. We should be lead-free. We are technically lead-free, but we should be galvanized-free by the end of next year. It allows us to work on our parks, helps with Coal Miners Park. It allows to save a little bit in the sewer fund because, as you see after the flooding today, we are going to have to work on a lot of the sewer side of things in 27 through 30. The DDA is investing a ton of money downtown, $160,000 in new sidewalks, $80,000 in new roads, looking at potentially more. Their facade grant program continues to update all the buildings downtown. Has received one, except for the hardware store, I believe is it, and Tony's, which that sign, we keep reminding them that we'd help pay for that. So I foresee the bowling alley asking for 2 facade grants this year. I know other businesses are looking at the same. So a nice program to revitalize downtown, make it look nice. So again, pays down phase 1 of the water infrastructure project, which was a $5.2 million infrastructure project, which is major for a village of our size. This continues 1.3. Next year, we hope to see the 1.2 in safe routes. If you didn't know, they found a tooth while investigating. It is now sent off to the Native American tribe, which could take 1 to 2 years for them to determine whether it is a native tooth or not.
What if it is?
Well, then the project's probably not going anywhere.
Okay.
Then we can change the capital improvement plan and just take that right out.
Okay,
And we
have
can
they
look
told
at it.
you where they found it?
They cannot tell me where they found it. I can speculate all day, but it would not do anything.
Okay.
Would they be doing more digging if it is?
I believe so. That would be a safe bet.
So they'll dig right into the dump,
That's,
pretty much.
yeah.
That's where
I
I'm
can't think of
guessing
any place
where it
else
is.
they might have found
guessing
it.
where they found it. But
Okay,
this includes a 3% pay raise for all employees, excluding myself. We still do offer free healthcare, which is the main benefit that attracts people here. Healthcare did go up 16%. This is, I say this every year,
Yep.
we monitor closely. That this could be the last year where it's 0% contribution. Same with the pension program. Most places now are paying between 3 and 6%. Obviously, we didn't get any of the funds from the bailout, I'll call it, from Lansing. Because we made the tough decisions over the last 6 years and paid down 59% when I got here. We're above 75%. OPEB was 5%. Now we're above 35%. So we're paying off for promises of the past and not throwing pizza parties like we want to. But we have invested in our parks. We have invested in roads. We have invested in over $200,000 in sidewalks. We've received over $1 million in TMF grants. So we're moving in the right direction. It's not a flashy budget by any means, but it's more of the same. Fiscal responsibility, roads, sewer, water, sidewalks. So funds the police. We have more coverage than we've had in a long time, which is awesome. I was here Saturday, pulled over, put my niece in the back of the cop car. I can't get out. That's the point. I hope this isn't foreshadowing, but you need to learn a lesson here. Of the two of the nieces, this is the one that's going to be in the back. But it's nice to have coverage, go through town and see Michelle or Skylar or Chief even and Taya. So we'll keep building on that and analyzing what we have, where we need help. Obviously that post-Thanksgiving Day scare years ago kind of put us on alert, and that's where we are. When we didn't, it took, I think, the county 47 minutes to get here, and we didn't have anybody on, so something to be cognizant of, and we will continue to analyze that. It does include 2 new computers for office staff, clerk, treasurer. I can't imagine how old those computers are. Old. I hate to tell stories and waste your time, but I remember in the executive office, we would buy the older looking monitors even though they were more expensive because they looked older, so that people walking through like, oh, look, they have old computers, they're saving money. In reality, we're spending more than getting the wide ones that I wanted. You know, I wanted double screens at the time, but we will not be doing that. I don't play those games. That's not how it is. We don't spend the budget just because it's in there, because if I don't spend it this year, I won't get the same amount next year. Nope, that's what the capital improvement plan is for. I meet with Jason, we analyze their equipment, what their needs are, and we plan out, you know, just like a regular family budget, this is what we have to do. You know, we can't always just plop down the credit card. Sometimes we have to pay it off over long term, and that's what we'll do, so they can do their job successfully, and that's what we will do with this budget.
This is a public hearing, right?
No, this is the budget.
I know.
Yeah, this is. Where we gonna make a motion?
I'll make a motion to accept resolution 26-4, the General Appropriations Act, to adopt the 2026-2027 fiscal year budget.
Support.
Roll call?
Paul Jenderski is absent. Christine Newman.
Yes.
Michael Nesbitt.
Yes.
Edgar Titoff is absent. Kathy Harris.
Yes.
Darcy McSwain is absent. Jennifer Rosser Nesbitt.
Yes.
Alright, letter D, fiscal year 2025-2031 capital improvement plan updated.
Parks Committee recommended these changes, as well as the Planning Commission. This is our guiding light, our goalpost on what we're spending. I think we should probably approve it yearly as we update it yearly. Kind of shows you where we're going with the parks. We're still looking at the tree canopy. We're still looking at a pickleball court and partnership potentially with the DDA. Obviously, I always make the same joke. We're not spending $20,000 in the kitchen. We don't need that. I don't eat that much. My predecessor wanted a $20,000 upgrade for the kitchen. I don't know what he eats or what he's planning.
Put
but
lights in there.
I'm sure.
Lots of lights.
I mean, the
Yeah.
fridge has lights when you
He
open
liked
it. I
lights.
think it could have been good. Moves the safe routes to school to the next year. Shows our commitment to water and sewer infrastructure. This year, we're looking at 2.2 million in water and DDA. Next year, 1.1 million between water, sewer, and the equipment fund. Next year's a big one for Jason. I think he wants a dump truck or something, or he's begging for a dump truck, whining for a dump truck. Apparently holes in the
going in 20 and it's 30.
apparently holes in the bottom are bad.
Solid up hard.
Fred Flintstone that thing and just start running.
We got her for the year.
This budget includes a new John Deere for the DPW. The police aren't, I'm not gonna say begging for a lot, I'm not asking for a ton this year, and I
I didn't
appreciate
beg or
that.
ask, I asked for a vacuum and a leaf blower.
Those are already done, but we're looking at body cameras, patrol vehicle accessories, some tasers, maybe some vests, but the next big police purchase is in 2030-2031 with a new vehicle, although I will say the vehicle we purchased during COVID is absolute garbage. It's gonna be 6 years old. Well, we didn't even get it until 21, but 2 of the sensors have blown, and it is just, it's in the shop every other week, I feel.
What vehicle was it?
It's the,
The hybrid
Ford
Explorer.
Explorer.
Oh, great.
It's got the electric motor in it, and it's,
Yeah.
2 out of the 3 sensors are known to go, we've replaced 2, and they go up in price every time.
Wow.
So this next one is probably gonna, I mean, the last one was quite pricey, and this next one is gonna be more, they said.
but
so.
I just want it on the record now that we are planning this 5 years in advance. We're not just poof out of the ceiling, showing up and Chief gets a new truck. Like, you know, how does a Facebook post go south so quickly? Where'd they get the money for that? Well, we budgeted 5 years for it, actually.
Yeah.
I mean, these are public meetings, we put things online, we put audio, listen, but anyway, so in 5 years, I would like a new police vehicle for the chief.
Hopefully it'll last that long.
Yeah, anyway, so.
We applied grant funds for the last one, so.
Pardon? Oh, I don't think so,
Yeah, I
no.
was gonna say.
We're gonna have to sell that off with the old one. I mean, we already got rid of those Tauruses, so we might have to bust into the general fund a little bit, but I think we should approve this just so it's on record that these are our capital outlay goals for the next 5 years.
make a motion.
I'll make a motion.
I'll support.
Roll call.
Paul Jenderski is absent. Christine Newman.
Yes.
Michael Nesbitt.
Yes.
Edgar Tioff is absent. Kathy Harris.
Yes.
Darcy McSwain is absent. Jennifer Rosser Nesbitt.
Okay, letter F, reappointments.
In front of you, I figure we start doing this in March. I think we used to do it in April, but the new budget year is April 1, so we might as well renew them now. Nobody has said that they do not want to participate, so therefore I think we should move forward with who we have. They've been doing a tremendous job. There's only one on this entire page that I could foresee perhaps dropping off based on time, age, accessibility. But still calls, let me know when she will not be at certain meetings, so I don't foresee that as a problem.
Is George Murphy still alive?
Yes.
He is, okay.
Good question. Those are the questions we need answered. The
I
zoning board of
had him mixed up
appeals
with
has
somebody
not
else.
He's
met.
not here very often.
I
but
don't
he's
think in
still
20
alive.
years.
Okay, that's it. I'd make a motion to reappoint, the members to the Downtown Development Authority, Park Committee, Planning Commission, and Zoning Board of Appeals.
Support.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
All those opposed? Old business. Letter A, code rewrite, chapters 4 through 7.
Just as previous, I mean, 3 people not present, do we wanna go through chapters 4 through 7 and then come back next month and be like, hey, let's go through chapters 4 through 7 or 1
Yeah.
through,
That's
You know.
that's what's gonna happen.
right,
Right.
so,
Right.
you know,
Table.
'Cause we've
it's your
already done
decision, but I could foresee that being a future problem amongst a
that. Yeah,
few.
I'll make a motion to table it till next meeting.
Support.
All those in favor?
Aye.
All those opposed?
If they don't show, we'll just go ahead.
Right.
Yeah.
Say what they don't show next year. Next year.
Yeah, and these are some important chapters that I know people are gonna
Yes,
have
they are.
a lot of input on.
That's why I bought snacks.
So, I think that is a wise decision.
Okay.
Department reports. A, DPW.
Last month in water, we pumped 4,260,000 gallons. We replaced 2 water meters, fixed a leak on Park Court, checked 3 houses for frozen water, got all the water reads done, fixed the service line leak on South Ram, shut off 6 locations, and fixed a 2-inch line on Cole Street, and fixed a 4-inch leak on Clinton Street.
Good month.
Sewer, we pumped 5,648,000 gallons. Pretty simple last month. We just got our weekly reads and we had 2 plug ups on the Maple Street station. Streets, we plowed 2 2-inch snowstorms and a 1-inch snow, salted several mornings, kept the uptown sidewalks cleaned, dumped the trash uptown, took down the Christmas lights on West Bell, which I know Chris was
Yes.
hot and heavy on. We forgot they were there.
Those
I
are some
don't
great.
live on
Well, I
that side
too,
of town.
I don't either, but I drove by there and I
I don't
thought,
go that way.
Christmas lights? Christmas
I came in at 6:30 one morning. I'm like,
Why
what month is it? I'm like, okay, the shooting star can stay, but the candy cane has to go.
We got them all down one morning and it just started pouring. We didn't have that section done and then it just snowed and water and where did I go? Picked up several deer off the road and patched streets. In the parks, we tried to keep the trail as clean as possible, got all the trash dumped, took down some dangerous branches by the bathrooms. And equipment, we got a new light for the loader, got our order of water clamps finally after 2 months. Got more grader blades for the dump trucks, fixed a small leak on the John Deere tire, and kept trucks as clean as possible and greased. We responded to 30 service calls and 10 missed digs.
Are you the ones that, took the stuff out of the drain on Woodlawn? Where it looks like they took the curb out, but they didn't? There's a guy there that had all these leaves and stuff over top of the catch basin thing. Looks terrible,
I don't
but
think so.
okay, so he's taking care of that himself in front of his house?
Is that right there on the corner?
It's, no, it's, down from me towards the highway
Oh,
in the first block.
okay.
And it just, I thought, oh, the curb fell in. But no, that's not what happened. The curb's still there.
Just
But there's
clean it.
just, I saw him going out with a shovel today, so he must be taking the leaves away
Must be leaves.
to let the water, cause there was a lot of
I'm
running.
guessing that's what
It
it
was
was.
burning down the street
We
last year.
jetted that for him last year because it wasn't draining, and now we got it draining, so he's probably trying to keep it clean.
Probably, okay.
Jason, have you seen that house across the street from us? The yellow house
From,
on West North Street?
Completely surrounded by water.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is a lot.
And
I
it's
mean, that
low
happens a
spot
lot.
too.
Yeah.
It's right next to the entrance to the apartments.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Corner.
But yeah,
That
we
was
were
really
probably.
surprising.
I just don't know where we, all that water comes from the apartments
Yep.
to that house.
Yep.
Yeah, cause that ditch is usually dry, but when it
Right.
downpours like this,
So when all
yeah.
the water runs off the parking lot of the apartments, into that ditch, and into their house.
Right.
Yeah.
And there's nowhere to put it.
No,
Absolutely
and
nowhere to put
and
it.
there's like an ice dam right now, right?
Yeah,
when they're-
it's,
So you can't
it's
go
unreal.
anywhere.
I was surprised when I saw that this morning.
The only thing you'd have to pump it all the way down the road to that big ditch that crosses by Park Court.
Yeah,
And there's no way we could get it down there.
I
right.
think the last time that happened, it was during COVID.
Yeah.
I think it was when I was working from home, when we had the flood
Mhm.
that it happened, I was like, "Ooh," but, yeah.
All that parking lot from the whole apartment buildings goes right into their yard.
Mhm.
They have a drain in front of the dumpster, and it takes what it can take, but
Mhm.
it goes in the backyard, it goes in the side yard.
Yeah,
Fortunately, there's just no place for it to go.
right.
I don't feel bad for those people.
They called.
Did they call?
Yeah.
They-
25 times.
Yeah.
Oh,
Mhm.
okay.
Our
Can we
Wi-Fi
pump
was
it?
down.
I'm like, there's nowhere to
Nowhere to
pump
go.
it. I'd have to
Especially
pump it
not
in
after 3
I'd have to
inches of
pump it in
rain.
your yard to get it out their yard, and then it's in your yard.
Right.
There's nowhere to go with it.
Is there something the apartment complex can do?
I don't know. I don't know that they
Sad.
care.
Yeah,
First you'd have to find them.
right.
I mean, I don't know how that works. That's all private over there, so.
But where else would they pump? The park? I mean, go out the other way?
Can't, I mean,
You can't really do
That-
that
that
either.
park's down,
Then you're
down
going
the street.
uphill.
yeah, you're going up, you're pumping uphill to go downhill again. Yeah.
That house has
but then it would
always
go,
had that
it
problem.
would actually, it would, if they pumped it to the park, it would go to the roller rink,
Right,
and then right back
Right
around.
down there.
to
Okay,
where
Yeah.
they
through
were
park
at.
court.
Yeah. yep,
So there's no good way to get rid of it right there. That's a low spot. It's the lowest spot.
yep.
We have to engineer it somehow.
Hmm.
Even if you put a drain in their backyard, where would you run the drain?
Where's it gonna go?
There's no
Right.
place to,
Right, it's the lowest
Take it.
spot.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you gotta pump it uphill to get it out of there.
yeah.
So yes, we have seen it, but there's not much we can do with it.
No.
And we've gotten,
It's always been there.
I probably got 10 phone calls today. My basement's flooding. I'm like, I'm sorry, pump it as much as you can, cause the
Foundation
groundwater's
Systems
just
of
blowing.
Michigan.
It's coming through the walls.
Yeah.
And what do you do?
Yeah,
Right.
they fixed that. We had that all done, yeah.
Mhm. Yep.
Thank you, Jason.
Thank you.
Let it be, police.
Alright, good evening. As you can, as Art mentioned, a lot more coverage is coming on. Just trying to get it, stretched out as best we can. The part-timers do help out a lot, picking up some of those random shifts in the middle of the week and on the weekends. We had 292 total activities, 44 stops, and 8 citations this month. And so we had 6 arrests. A lot of them were warrants, trying to pick those up, and then we had a couple of OWIs. And we had a total of 64 reports that were taken, 64 calls that generated reports for us this month. Not much in terms of things to talk about. Probably the biggest one was one of Officer Hall's traffic stops for an OWI. He had a guy at a CPL with a gun in the car, and you're not really supposed to do that when you're under the influence of stuff. So, the continuing delinquency of the minor, that's something in the school or, sharing vapes. One of them ended up being a marijuana vape. So, we're trying to combat that as best we can, coming down with a little bit harsher penalties on the kids to try and get rid of it. you know, cause the MIP slap on the hands just really weren't having any effect on it, you know, they just kept doing it, so. The next step is to give a little bit more harsher penalties to see if that thwarts it as best we can, that's all we can really do. Michelle is equipped with a wand, a metal detecting wand, so she uses that quite often when there's a suspicion of a vape, and she's finding a lot of them with that, so. The damage to property on North Saginaw Street, it's the second building for the M52 diner, the bigger part of the building. Apparently, the one big window was shot with a BB gun, it wasn't shattered out, there was a little tiny hole, but it was you know, who knows how long it's been there. But it was something new that he had seen before, so we took his report for that. That's about it now. A lot of traffic. Skylar's moving along in her training. Trying to get her through, you know, as fast as we can, but at the same time, we have to make sure she gets her enough experience. So the traffic stops have been up, just having her do stops for just the littlest things, just to get exposure to stops and get used to that, so. It is, like I always said, it's tough to train in a smaller town when that's not that busy with call wise to get the exposure that she needs, so. They are traveling a little bit outside of the village area to back up other calls, just so she can get that exposure. Not necessarily taking care of the call, but she's there seeing it, you know, you still learn when you watch it, even though you're not doing it, so. We'll see what happens, the plan is, I think, end of this month, middle of next month is when she's gonna project it to be done. But then I have to sign off on her, so I will have to ride with her for about 3 days or so, just to make sure that I'm okay signing off on her, to make sure that she's gonna be safe to do what she needs to do. Any questions? Okay.
Thanks, Chief.
Thank you.
Letter C, Building Inspector Code Enforcement. All right, hello, everybody.
Hi.
We had 4 permits issued for the month of February. One for plumbing on a new home on Walnut, and electrical, mechanical, and plumbing issued for a total rebuild of 329 J Street. That house was entirely gutted, and they're doing a great job over there. We should be done in a couple more months. So, Jay Hunter, the owner's father's the one doing all the work, and he has been doing a great job. Complaints, one on Main Street, that one is kind of on hold until health issues go one way or the other.
Yeah, I heard
Flint Street,
he was at the board of review Monday, so he's still getting out and about.
right, yeah, I saw him in the township office last Wednesday.
Okay.
Flint Street, waiting for the ground to thaw. I've asked the police department if they see him out in town, remind him, move your stuff to the backyard, give us a show of good faith, you're gonna keep it behind the fence. Every time I'm there, he either won't answer the door or he's not around.
Officer Dean I noted in one of her dailies that she did make contact with him,
Yeah,
and
she-
noted that.
She texted me and let me know, so.
I know a
Um,
neighbor saw somebody dropping stuff off to him here last week.
Really,
Mhm.
wow. All right, the other one on Flint Street, that homeowner is slowly but surely making repairs on the home.
Looks a
He
lot
has the
better.
materials there to finish
Yeah,
it,
It looks a lot better.
yes. South Saginaw, we had a hearing on, March 3rd. And he had admitted to the violations, and we have a court order. Can't remember if he's got 60 or 90 days for the cleanup, but the other one on North Saginaw, we also had court on that one. And we have another, he also pled, so we have another court order on that. One of them has 60 days, one has 90, and I can't remember which is which.
One had tornado damage and thus the 90 days, one had no damage, thus the 60 days. Progress is what I say.
The apartment complex, we have a dead tree still standing there. That complaint actually started as a feud between the township and couple individuals at the township and the apartment complex. We have reached out to the parent company, and it's my understanding they're getting quotes to get the tree removed. What else do we have? And I sent in one on West Bell. It's been referred to the attorney for civil infraction hearing, so we'll see how that goes. We may have another court order soon. That's all I have. Any questions?
I always said you can't regulate good neighbors, but Scott's proving me wrong.
Thought it was high fences, my goodness.
That too.
It doesn't work either.
Thank you, Scott.
Thanks, Scott.
Thanks, Scott.
Public comment? Okay, looking for a motion to adjourn.
Motion to adjourn?
Support.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? All right, good meeting, everybody.